Welcome to a guide to new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. New mods for Monday the 7th of October. I realise this is being posted on the 8th. It was my wedding anniversary yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to do the video yesterday. We'll get straight into it. We do have an update. I'm going to show you that in a moment, but I'm going to start off with the Bruns MBA 12,000. This is by VertexDezign. Now, we had this on FS17 by NKB Modding, I think it was. I was quite excited to see this in the Modhub, and I'm a bit gutted if I'm honest, but I'll explain that in a second as well. It's a nice mod, nicely detailed. This will do lime and fertiliser. It's an 8,000 litre capacity. I'm even down to the winding handle for the foot and that kind of stuff. Very cool indeed. Now, in store, this is under fertiliser technology. If we scroll across, look at some of the prices and sizes. The K105 is 14,000 litre capacity, but it's 39 grand, and then we go up from there. Then we've got some smaller ones. This one is placed just about here, 24,500, which isn't too bad. This will use 4 slots. Again, not too bad at all. Now, the thing about this, according to the Modhub, and on FS17, this had 2 options. You could have it brand new at 24,500, or you could have a second-hand one, like a used one, for 10 grand, which made this really, really cheap. For the capacity, it was a no-brainer. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. Now, according to the Modhub for FS19, it says that. It says 24,500, then used 10,000. Unfortunately, that option doesn't appear to be available, which I'm quite surprised about. We can change the tyres from Trelleborg there to Michelin. If we do Michelin's, we can then also go from that, which I thought was wide, to even wider, which I suppose reduces compaction on the ground as you're going over it. But if you want to do fertiliser spreading, I mean, I suppose technically you shouldn't really be spreading fertiliser or lime on a crop that's already established, even if it's first growth stage. So I guess having narrows on it is a kind of, you shouldn't really be doing that. But anyway, those are the options available. And like I say, we have 2 spread widths on this. For lime, it's 12 metres, and fertiliser is 24, I think. So what we'll do is we'll hook up. I've got them both ready to go. Picho hooks up, all the hydraulic lines hook up. Now what you have to do before you do anything is engage this. You do L1 and X, lifts up the door at the back, and it engages that wheel. So what happens is as it drives forward, that kind of cog there is rotated by the turning of the wheel, the axle, which then does it all mechanically on the back, which is rather cool. So 12 metre width on the lime spreader, like so. Turn it off and lift that up and close it. Now you have to have that engaged for it to operate. It will tell you need to do that anyway. So, same spreader but with fertiliser at this time. Set that off. You can see much wider on the fertiliser, 24 metre spread width on there. There you go. So that's the Bruns MBA 12,000. I'm gutted it hasn't got the used version. I did have a look all around the Modhub, and then I went into actual manufacturers to the Bruns thing to see if maybe it was put somewhere else, but it's not. I don't know whether there'll be an update and you will get a used version. But anyway, that's from VertexDezign. Next up, we have got chicken food bags by MrHector. We had seed bags recently that you could pick up individually. If you're running a slightly smaller operation, or you want to go a little bit more kind of realistic, go and collect your bags of feed and seed and that kind of stuff and stick them in the back of your pickup or whatever you're using. These are 100 litres each. They cost 120 of whichever currency you're using. So for 1,000 litres it will cost you 1,200, which actually puts it a little bit cheaper than the chicken feed big bags, but as you can with the seed bag that came out like this. Oh, hang on, he says. Pick it up, and obviously with FS19 we've then got the option L1 and then right stick. We can rotate the bag around into any position you want. If you're going to be putting it in to feed the chickens, you just kind of go over the chicken feed bit and it will pour out of the bag. Anyway, I tried to put these into the back of the Mahindra, the little sort of quad thing, and it poured into the back. So these unload as you would do with the seed bags. But yeah, very cool idea this. I'm just going to put that back in the pickup for the time being. Let's drop that in there. Cool. So this is found under big bags. Like I say, the wheat big bag, which is chicken feed, is 1,500 for 1,000 litres. If we scroll across until we get to these ones, the Pioneer seed bag is there. The chicken food bag, 100 litres. So if you get 10 of those, which is 1,000 litres, it's only 1,200. So it actually works out a little bit cheaper than buying the big bags. There you go. And you just buy them and off you trot kind of thing. So there you go. That's the chicken food bag by MrHector. Next up, we are going to look at this in a moment. I'm going to do this one next, I think. So this is the MAN TGS 18500 Kipper. This came out on, was it Friday? Thursday or Friday last week, and there were a few issues, and within hours of it being put up, it was removed from the Modhub. This came back into the Modhub, and it has been fixed. The problem I had with it was I couldn't get it to go above 16 miles an hour. Lots of people then commented on the video that I did saying that they couldn't get it to move at all, Xbox, but it would go in reverse at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. It was flawed. There was definitely a problem with it. It has now been fixed. If you didn't see that review, this is 20 slots. It has a 39,900 litre tipper back on it, which is fixed. 5-axle. A lot of people said, there were comments left saying, I don't know why they've put a configuration that doesn't exist. Apparently it does. A few people commented and said in Europe you get that configuration quite a lot. I don't think, I'm not sure I've ever seen the 5-axle like that. But anyway, so like I say, we can get up to 52. I've got mine in miles per hour, not kilometres per hour. But there you go, that's definitely gone beyond the 16 that I couldn't get it to go above the other day. And in reverse, it won't go 1,000,000 miles an hour now. Well, it won't on PS4 anyway. I don't know about Xbox. I'm assuming it should be fixed on all platforms. There you go. So that's the MAN TGS 18500 Kipper. It has been fixed. That's by Bart, FA285634 and Giants, that one. Which brings me on to the last of the mods. This is a placeable. It's kind of a festive Halloween placeable, just to kind of get you in the mood when we get round to Halloween. This is by Stoneway Design. It is the Great Pumpkin. It's only one slot to place, and I think you just kind of put it out by the driveway of your farm or whatever you want to do. But what I like about this as well, and what I'm going to do is just speed up time very quickly. It lights up at night just to add that slightly more spooky feel to it. This you will find under decoration. Yes, I'm sure it was decoration was where I found it. There we go. Like I say, one slot, and it's 1,000 to place. Like I say, you know, it's just one of those nice kind of fun novelty things that you might want to throw in, like the Christmas tree that we have. You know, if you're feeling a little bit festive at Christmas time. But anyway, that's by Stoneway Design. And that's the last of our mods for today. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.